Welcome to City Insider. In today's video we'll start with Bayern willing to sell Man City target. Looking ahead to the upcoming summer transfer window, a journalist has shared some behind-the-scenes details regarding some Bayern Munich players, including one who has been linked with a move to City, which the Bundesliga side are willing to sell over the next few months. In a recent post shared on his official X account, journalist Florian Plettenberg had this to say on the situation. He said, "At FC Bayern, numerous potential transfers have been prepared, but sales are urgently needed. It has now been decided that 6 players, among others, are allowed to leave the club if suitable offers come in. 1. Matthijs de Ligt. 2. Joshua Kimmich. 3. Leon Goretzka. 4. Kingsley Coman. 5. Serge Gnabry. 6. Nasser Mazraoui. Bayern have not yet received any concrete offers." The player in question, who has reportedly been on City's transfer radar for some time, is Kimmich. Having been at Bayern since 2015, the 29-year-old has made 390 appearances for the German club across all competitions, racking up 42 goals and 104 assists in the process. Looking back over the recent Bundesliga campaign, the £318,000 a week midfielder racked up the joint highest number of key passes, 72, in the Bayern squad alongside Leroy Sane. Kimmich also ended the campaign with the second highest total of shot-creating actions, 128, and successful tackles, 33, at the German club. This highlights just how effective he is on and off the ball and how he'd be a useful addition to Pep Guardiola's squad, taking into account his age and the fact that the midfielder is set to enter the final year of his contract. It'll be interesting to see how much Bayern would be willing to sell Kimmich for this summer. Moving forward, we feel that the Manchester club should definitely make an approach to Bayern to explore the possibility of landing a deal for Kimmich this summer. Ortega signs crucial Man City contract extension. Manchester City goalkeeper Stefan Ortega has signed a new contract at the Etihad Stadium. The 31-year-old has extended his stay in East Manchester with a fresh one-year deal, with the extension ending speculation surrounding the future of the German goalkeeper, who was out of contract at the end of next season. Ortega helped Manchester City to a landmark treble in 2023 and a record-breaking Premier League title triumph last month, with the shot-stopper making a series of late heroic saves against Tottenham in North London during the Blues' penultimate match of the league season. Manchester City signed the goalkeeper on a free transfer from Arminia Bielefeld in July 2022, and Ortega made 20 appearances for Pep Guardiola's side during the 2023-24 campaign, including starting crunch clashes against Real Madrid and Arsenal. The goalkeeper had been linked with a potential exit from the Etihad Stadium this summer, after contract extension talks with the 31-year-old reached an impasse, although the German goalkeeper has now penned a new deal in a major U-turn. Ortega's new deal will hugely boost manager Guardiola, who is contending with the possible departure of first-choice Ederson this summer, with the Brazilian linked with a big money move to Saudi Arabia. After news of a second Manchester City contract extension of the summer, here is everything you need to know about Stefan Ortega's new deal. "I am delighted to be staying at Manchester City for longer," said Ortega. "This is a football club that provides players with everything we need to be our best. Every single day I feel motivated and challenged, and I have improved as a goalkeeper since coming here 2 years ago." Atletico Madrid president breaks silence on Julian Alvarez. Atletico Madrid's president has broken his silence on the prospect of signing Manchester City's Julian Alvarez. Alvarez has just completed a second season at City, having netted 19 goals as Pep Guardiola's men claimed their 4th Premier League title in succession. While the City marksman has technically been an understudy to Erling Haaland for much of his time in Manchester, he made 54 appearances in all competitions last term and racked up the 8th most amount of minutes among all City players. However, Spanish publication Marca has claimed Alvarez is considering a move to gain more prominence, as he is aware Haaland will always be ahead of him in the pecking order. Marca also alleged that Atletico had already made an approach regarding the prospect of a deal for Alvarez, but the Premier League champions flatly refused to the possibility of a transfer. Indeed, Atletico's president Enrique Cerezo has now broken his silence on the matter. He said, "Julian Alvarez is a Manchester City player, and I don't think he's going to move from there." It is said that City would only consider a bid of at least €80 million, £67.9 million, before add-ons for Alvarez, a fee likely to be too expensive for Atletico. Alvarez joined City for an initial £14 million fee from River Plate 2 summers ago and still has 3 years left on his contract. Reports in his native Argentina have added that Chelsea are also preparing their own move for Alvarez. Chelsea's hierarchy have a positive relationship with City, having signed Cole Palmer and Raheem Sterling in recent years, with Mateo Kovacic making the move from Stamford Bridge to the Etihad. Man City eyeing move for Andriy Lunin after a 3-3 draw at the Santiago Bernabeu and a 1-1 draw after extra time at the Etihad Stadium. Real went through to the semis by beating City in a penalty shootout. The Spanish club then went on to win their 15th Champions League title by beating Borussia Dortmund in the final after also winning the La Liga title. Recent weeks have seen the Manchester club being linked with Rodrigo, although it has since been claimed that the Spanish side are not looking to sell the winger, who also doesn't want to leave. Now though, another figure in Carlo Ancelotti's squad has found themselves on City's transfer radar ahead of the upcoming summer window. According to a recent report from Sport, City and Paris Saint-Germain have joined Juventus in having an interest in Real goalkeeper Andriy Lunin. Since arriving at the Spanish club back in the 2018 summer transfer window, the Ukrainian has made 48 appearances for Real across all competitions, keeping 16 clean sheets in the process. 31 of those appearances came throughout the latest season after Thibaut Courtois picked up a serious knee injury that kept him out of action for the majority of the campaign. Having featured in both Champions League games against Pep Guardiola's side, the 25-year-old made 11 saves in total across both matches, with 8 coming in the second leg clash at the Etihad. Just over a month ago, Ancelotti said that Lunin has had an impressive season and is a big reason why Real have had such a successful season, considering how there are currently some questions surrounding Ederson's future at City. Perhaps securing a move for Lunin if the Brazilian leaves this summer could be a viable option for the Blues. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support City Insider.